Hey, this is a review for the Havit laptop cooler F2062. It's a big one. It's a big laptop cooler. There's no doubt about it. It can handle some pretty big laptops, and it's got a few features to it that make it pretty unique compared to the other laptop coolers that I've had. Basically, it comes in a big box telling you it's perfect for gaming laptops, which is probably true because they're usually larger and are going to generate more heat. It comes with a user manual, if you can call one small sheet a user manual. It comes with a USB cord, which they're kind of like all laptop coolers. They're fairly unique in the fact that they're both the larger USB, not the micro or mini, so you don't want to lose the cable. And it comes with two small little pieces of foam. I don't know exactly what they're for. They don't seem to fit anywhere perfectly in here. So if you know what the foam is used for and I'm just completely missing it, let me know down in the comments because I'd like to know what the foam is for. But with that said, the unique thing about this monster of a laptop cooler is the fact that not only do you have the little feet on the back, which is pretty normal, to give you a little bit of a lift. So when you're using your laptop, you can have it at a little bit of an angle. This one also has a platform that raises up, and it has a few different slots in here where you basically got a metal rod that'll go in and sit down into the little spacers here, and you can move those down 5 different little slots on here, which it'll raise the laptop up, which, of course, if the laptop's being raised up, it's going to want to fall right off the front, which is why you have these 2 little clips here on the front, which will keep your laptop in place and hopefully not really get in the way of whatever you're doing. You don't have to have them fully up, obviously, to keep your laptop in place. How usable and how neat it is at high angles such as this on your laptop, I'm not really sure. If anybody games, depending, I guess, on where you're sitting and what's going on, it seems like a pretty high angle. There's a couple of things about this cooler that I wish were a little bit different. It's not the absolute perfect laptop cooler for a few reasons. One is these little risers here. I don't know why manufacturers never put a rubberized coating on here. This is just a very hard metal. It moves very easily across any surface that I've put it on. So I would really like a little bit of rubber grip here. I know I can add it myself, but it should be there in the first place. And these other little rubber grippers here are very hard. They're not very supple. They're not very soft, which also means when they're down on a table, it moves around. I know you can't see it, but on this wooden table here, but trust me, it's moving around way too easy. For something that is built like a tank like this is, a couple small things. I mean, those little rubber feet would go a long way. And again, I know if you like everything else about this, you can buy it and just put your own rubber feet on. It's not that hard. The controls are pretty simple. You've got one wheel here, and you've got 2 USB ports. Basically, one is going to plug into your laptop or your power source if you want to run it off of something besides your laptop. But it is also a pass-through, so you don't lose a port on your laptop, which is good. So if you plug this into your laptop, you can plug any wireless dongle, external drive, whatever you want into the other USB slot, and you're going to have the access to the USB slot, which is good. Now I'm going to plug this into a power bank here just so I can show you what happens when you power this up. And you can turn this on here. And basically, the controls, you just go from low to high. As you turn the knob here, the fans spin up at a higher rate. I think they're 130 millimeter fans. And as you move the controller down the other way, the light dims and the fans lower. There is no way to turn off the light, which I know could be annoying for some people. But overall, it's a pretty nice amount of airflow that's coming out of this. And putting this right in front of the microphone, you'll probably hear a little bit of a hum, but it is pretty quiet. I know they said under 25 decibels. This is on full speed. And since I have a decibel meter here, let's put that on. Right at the fans, getting 60 decibels, which is pretty quiet, not really under the 25 that they say, but it's still a very, very quiet laptop cooler. Even going full blast, again, I can talk with this right next to me, and you're not going to hear any loud noises. It is sucking in the very big instruction manual, so you must be careful with that. But overall, I like a lot of things about this laptop cooler. Again, a couple small changes would be a little bit better rubber grip on the grips that are provided, a little bit of a rubber grip on the pull-down feet, and a way to keep this a little bit more secure. For the smaller angles like this, I think the weight of the laptop is perfectly fine. But if you do move it up a little bit, it very easily can slip onto the next one or completely fall down. So if there was a way, rather than just having, if you can see there, rather than just having little notches, if there was a way to actually lock this in while you're using it so it wouldn't easily slip out of there, that would make this pretty much perfect. I mean, it's big and it's bulky, but if you have a larger laptop, it's definitely going to do the job. It is more than enough for my 15-inch old MacBook Pro. You could definitely use a 17 or probably even a 19-inch on here pretty easily. The fans are quiet. It provides a decent amount of airflow due to the fact that the top is this graded material, and there's also, as you can probably see, there's parts of the grading that are a little bit higher than others. So it keeps your laptop lifted up in the air, which is good because it allows for more cooling underneath. So overall, it's not perfect, but I would still give this one a solid 4 stars with a little bit more rubber on the bottom, a little bit better grip, easily 5 stars. And what these little rubber pieces are for, I'm probably just missing something here. So again, put it down in the comments if you know what those are for. But overall, it's a pretty nice laptop cooler. Again, this is the Havit HV-F2062. One was provided for the purposes of this review, but that does not guarantee a good review. I am Darren O'Neill. Thanks for watching.